taking action to make sure area kids are ready for school this fall. The launch of our annual back-to-school supply drive.
Also, new development in a State Street sexual assault. What we know about the person in police custody.
Things are cool right now, but some changes are on the way from the West. We're about to break it down.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford, along with Chris Reese. And it has been so nice. Oh, gosh, this is like as good as it gets.
Yes.
In the summer in Wisconsin. Like all good things, they've got to come to an end. We do have a few more days to enjoy. Chris Reese, tell us about what we should expect here in the next few days.
You know, the funny thing is, at this time of the year, we're not talking about getting colder. We're talking about getting hotter when we say good things are coming to an end here. But yes, a big-time heat is on the way, and that's what we're breaking down this morning to at least make sure that you're aware of it. We have a couple more nice days before it actually really gets hot around here. I feel like yesterday was what many would call a top 10 weather day around here. Today would also make it into being one of those like top 10 weather days. It's a good day coming in. Look at this. This ridge of heat starts to build. This is Tuesday. It's getting real hot to our west at that point. Meanwhile, we're still under northwesterly flow. We're not that bad. Tuesday's comfortable. Then the heat starts to move our way. It flexes its muscle. It's on top of us, especially into Wednesday. That dome of heat just continues to dance around as we go through next week. I want to show you the heat index next week. Monday, not too shabby, but by the time we get towards your Wednesday afternoon, this is the heat index across our part of the state. We're talking 104, 105, some places maybe even up closer to 110 farther to the west. If this is true, we're talking heat advisories by the time we get towards next Wednesday, and that's the reason that Wednesday next week, that is an alert day in the First Warren Weather Center here. This is all a part of a pattern that's sure to bring temperatures that are going to be warmer than normal as we open up the month of August and likely go at least into the middle of the month of August. So enjoy why it's comfortable now. Temperatures are in the 50s. The dew point is at 54. That's a much more comfortable, even a little crisp brand of air this time of the year. Jadesville, you're at 57, 46 though in Black River Falls this morning. Doppler track is quiet as high pressure is control over the entire upper Midwest. That means this radar shot right here looks like this all day. Even into the weekend, it's going to look that way. We'll warm up to 78. A couple of decorator clouds are going to be possible into the afternoon. Northwesterly winds change to southerly, though, as we start to move towards Saturday. We'll wake up with temperatures right at 58. By Saturday afternoon, that's where we're seeing temperatures that are into the lower 80s at that point. I expect us topping out right around 83. 84 on Sunday. I can't rule out a straight thunderstorm late Sunday night. Monday, we'll see a chance for some thunderstorms as well. Here's your 93 on Wednesday. Another chance for some thunderstorms Thursday before we really level out with those temperatures in the upper 80s to right around 90.
All right, Chris Reese, thanks for breaking it down for us. Okay, folks, we've got a chance for you to give back to area kids this summer and make sure that they're ready for the school year.
Yep, we are proud to be partnering once again this year with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County for our annual back-to-school drive. It all culminates in our big Fill the Boat event happening 1 week from today at Wingra Boats over on Lake Wingra. Last year, the Boys and Girls Club sent us out on a kayak with the goal of having viewers stop by to fill it up with supplies. And you folks did more than that. You filled an entire pontoon, helping hundreds of kids get ready for class. Well, we're doing it all over again 1 week from today. From now until then, though, you do have a chance to donate school supplies at a host of different locations around town. Here's a short list up on your screen right now. Any Boys and Girls Club location, the Fitchburg Family Pharmacy, and 26 different Walgreens across Dane County, as well as, of course, right here at News 3 Now. We would love for you to stop by here. We have a full list of locations up on channel3000.com, along with the items the Boys and Girls Club is asking for. That's where you can find everything you need to know, by the way, about how and where to donate, even from the comfort of your own couch. It's up on our Channel 3000 News app as well, along with all the breaking news and weather you need to start your day. And keep it here on News 3 Now this morning all week long. We're going to be talking about all those different ways to donate, where all these supplies go, culminating next Friday at Lake Wingra. Continuing coverage every morning right here on News 3 Now this morning.
6:04 to continuing coverage now. Police say that they have arrested a 22-year-old man in connection with a sexual assault on State Street from this past weekend. The man has not officially been charged, but is facing tentative charges of sexual assault and false imprisonment. Police say a woman was assaulted early Sunday while she was waiting for a rideshare.
Madison police responding to a domestic disturbance on Madison's east side last night that led to an hours-long standoff. It happened on Camden Road off Stoughton Road around 7 last night. Officers cleared the scene just before 9. Our crew saw a man being taken away from the home in handcuffs. Officers say multiple people were inside that house. No weapons were involved, though, and nobody was hurt. We will continue to follow up with the latest information on channel3000.com.
New this morning, a 20-year-old Madison man is in jail after police say he crashed a stolen vehicle into a tree on the southeast side. It happened Wednesday afternoon at the intersection of Marsh and Vogues Road near the Dane County Humane Society. Witnesses say the man then ran into a house where he was tracked and arrested by officers. The man now faces tentative charges for operating a vehicle without the owner's consent and damage to property.
Some breaking news this morning. Madison police are looking for a stolen vehicle that had a puppy inside of it.
Oh, yeah, a tragic story here. You hate to hear about it. Shane Hogan is here to tell us what we need to be on the lookout for this morning. Hey there, Shane.
Good morning, guys. Last night at about 10:20 p.m., Madison police were dispatched to the Buffalo Wild Wings in the East Town Mall for a stolen vehicle complaint. The victim was working for a food delivery service when he realized 2 unknown individuals got in his car and drove away. Inside that vehicle, a 10-week-old brown and white Boston Terrier named Malloy. MPD is concerned that the puppy will not survive if not properly cared for or left abandoned. The vehicle they're looking for is a white 2014 Chevrolet Cruze with a Kentucky license plate. That info is on your screen right now. Anyone with information regarding the stolen vehicle or the whereabouts of the puppy should call Madison police, and anonymous tips can be submitted through Madison Area Crime Stoppers as well. Obviously, some urgency in this situation, trying to get that puppy back to the rightful owner.
Boy, some heartbreaking news. I hope someone who knows something sees a story and gives police a call.
That's right.
I'd be sick to my stomach if I was the owner of that puppy and the victim here. Oh, that'd be
Shane
terrible.
Hogan, thanks for following up. We appreciate it. There's an active green alert out this morning for a woman whose safety may be at risk. 29-year-old Coley Mack was last seen in Milwaukee Wednesday morning. Authorities say she might be traveling north to the Toma area. She'd been driving a 2007 gray Nissan Altima. If you see her, you should call police.
Milwaukee County officials are now offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the whereabouts of a missing 75-year-old priest. John Kluckman, who goes by Father Anthony, was last seen leaving his apartment building around 1:30 last Wednesday morning. Kluckman is a member of the Priest of the Sacred Heart and has dementia. He's described as 5'10", 250 pounds, last seen wearing glasses, a square print multicolored shirt, and dark pants. He was carrying a small duffel bag. If you see him, please call police.
New this morning, a Cross Plains man will spend 7 years in federal prison for distributing child pornography. That sentence handed down yesterday. 48-year-old Jake Blankenheim pleaded guilty to these charges. Investigators found more than 3,000 photos and videos in his possession. Once he's released from prison, he will be under supervised release for the next 12 years.
The Wisconsin Elections Commission took action over alleged fraud with the state's absentee ballot request system. A conservative group says they illegally requested absentee ballots in someone else's name in an effort to expose flaws in the system. But the state's top election officials say that the system remains secure and that it was simply just a criminal act. The commission approved tonight a mailer that will go out to some absentee voters, asking them to check that no one else filed the request for them. That will go to voters who have different mailing and voting addresses. The
August primary just 12 days away now, but what happens if you already voted for a candidate who dropped out of the race? The good news is it's not too late to change your vote. Voters who used absentee ballots can reach out to their municipal clerk and ask them to spoil their ballot. Voters can then either vote early in person or have a new ballot sent by mail. This all needs to be done ahead of the deadline, though. In most cases, that deadline is next Thursday.
But the important thing to remember is if you send in your absentee ballot, you cannot appear on election day and request a new ballot. It has to be done by the deadline for requesting a new absentee ballot.
If you haven't mailed back your ballot yet, it's a similar process, but you have to be careful here because you can only spoil a ballot twice. This is complex, right? A lot of different moving parts if you need to do this. So all of the information on how to do so, how to spoil your ballot and resubmit is over on channel3000.com.
A Wisconsin judge says the Republican-ordered taxpayer-funded investigation into the 2020 election found absolutely no evidence of election fraud. The investigation did, however, reveal contempt for the state's open records law by Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and Michael Gableman, who's leading the investigation. Judge Valerie Bailey-Rinn awarded American Oversight $98,000 in attorney's fees for a lawsuit they filed against the two, which will be paid out by taxpayers. You can read more about the ruling on channel3000.com. 6:10 now, coming up. With Americans worried about the economy, how President Biden is trying to shift the narrative away from talks of a recession.
And the News 3 Now Back to School Drive officially underway this morning. Just ahead, we are live with ways that you can give back in the 608.
It's a lovely day. Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
What's so great about being a Pick and Save Boost member? Free delivery on the Pick and Save products you love, and more rewards like double fuel points. Boost by Pick and Save Fresh Perks, a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year. Learn more at pickandsave.com.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. Tempur-Pedic is designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting the body as no other mattress can. Queen Tempur-Pedic start at just $24.49. Plus, get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. You can rest easy when you take advantage of Steinhoffels special financing. Isn't it time you got a great night's sleep? Relax. It's Steinhoffels.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
Through August 14th, try your first facial and get a free enhancement plus 20% off select skincare products. Terms apply. Massage envy facials, where better begins.
So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Come with me to the Wisconsin. Great state of Wisconsin. State Fair.
Wisconsin State Fair, presented by U.S. Cellular, August 4th through the 14th. Is this the new phone?
Yeah. With U.S. Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. Big screen, big storage. I cannot remember the last time I had so many different options.
At U.S. Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone from any brand free.
Are you actually texting them?
I don't know. I just thought I would just...
U.S. Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
I want to share my story so others can know that they are not alone.
When my mom and dad were first expecting, the pregnancy had complications and there was very little chance of survival. My mom's health was at risk too. She chose to end the pregnancy.
It was my decision, not some politicians.
Every woman should have the right to make her own decision. And I'll fight alongside you every step of the way until you do. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
It's a lovely day. Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Folks, it is a huge morning in the 608. We are getting ready to kick off our big back-to-school drive here on the program.
Couldn't ask for a better morning for it either. Josh Brighter live at Wingra Boats with more on how you can get involved this year. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, beautiful Friday morning as we kick off our News 3 Now Back to School drive out here at Lake Wingra. We're at Wingra Boats. This is going to be our location this year, and I've got a surprise for you this morning. Tyler's back with us once again from Madison Boats. You know, last year, good to see you again. Last year we were at Bernina Boats. This year at Lake Wingra. You guys are super excited to once again be partnering with us for a great cause.
Absolutely. You know, anything we can do to help the transition back to the school year and to help kids out is a win-win, of course.
You know, here in Madison, we obviously thrive with the lake life, right? So you're going to make it nice and easy for folks to be able to come out here, hop into a kayak, but also bring some school supplies with them as well.
That's right. We have a great event going on, but our interest is making sure that as you come down, you bring a couple supplies, drop it off in the bin before you hit the water.
So next Friday, you guys are going to be having a Music on the Water event right here, 6 to 9 o'clock. We've got the information up. If we can throw that on the screen right now. So that is one opportunity for you to be able to come out here and do that. But in the meantime, really from now up until then, you can have folks come out here and you'll have a bin for them.
That's right. So anytime for the next week, just come on down to Wingra Boats. Bring some supplies, anything left over, or go out and get what's really needed and drop it off in the bin as you come down.
You know, what is it for you to be able to partner up in a, situation like this for you guys, a local business, partner up helping to give back?
You know, that's one of our favorite things. We end up having the ability to partner with a lot of different organizations throughout the summer to get kids out on the water, to get different groups out having different experiences. So the idea of being able to do something that'll trickle over into the time where we usually close down, get quiet, feels like we get to continue giving back even after the summer's done.
So last year we obviously had a lot of fun with this, pushing Leah out into the boat. I think we're going to have even more fun with it this year.
I think we will. We'll have a full soundtrack. We'll have some music playing in the background. We'll make sure that we're having fun the entire day.
Wonderful. Well, Tyler, thank you so much for being out here. Thank you for partnering with us again.
Thank you.
We'll have all this information up on channel3000.com. Again, we are 1 week away from Boat Day. We're calling it News 3 Now Boat Day, where you can actually come out here. Lee and I will be out here. We're going to try to, get that boat all full of school supplies. Hopefully not sink Leah. We're going to make sure that she has that life jacket on once again this year, guys. But if you want more details, again, if you go to channel3000.com, we have a list of those school supplies that are needed. We have places that you can donate. We are making it nice and easy for you.
Wouldn't that be great, though, if we were able to fill the boat and sink Leah?
That'd be great. That's the goal.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
That's the goal. I can swim, you guys, no concerns whatsoever. But if you can get my canoe to sink, happiest girl. Happiest girl in Wisconsin.
I've got an idea here.
Goals.
Josh, what do you think about this? In the years to come, we make it fill a yacht.
Oh, stripping it up a little.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, bigger and better.
I love that idea.
Fill an aircraft carrier.
Pinkies up. Yep.
Fill a cruise ship.
Stanford's got big dreams. I like it, though. I like it. Think big.
Right.
Josh
Yes,
Ryder.
he does.
Thank you very much.
I think we're going to have to put Stanford on that cruise and sink it then.
There we go.
I'll just try to sell it.
You're up next, buddy.
Sign me up.
Hey, remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured.
I'm telling you, a cruise ship. It's possible.
I like the yacht idea.
People in Madison are very generous.
With cheese boards and maybe some champagne. Once I can drink again.
All right, let's check in with Chris Reese, your certified most accurate forecast. The weather story this morning is that alert day already in store for next week, Chris.
Yeah, we're watching some heat that's going to come our direction by the middle of next week. And folks, it's going to be hot, quite hot as well. The cool air goes by the wayside. The dome of heat really starts to work its way farther to the east. And as a result, we will see temperatures on the rise. Our normal high temperature around this time of the year is 81 to 82. Meanwhile, by the middle of next week, we're talking 90s setting up shop, even some upper 80s as well. Here's what I want to show you, though. It's the heat index as we start to move towards Wednesday as well. That is when the heat could be feeling, at least, like it is into the triple digits. So a lot of warm air is getting ready to come our way, folks. Temperatures are going to be well above average as we go not just into early August, but perhaps into the middle of August as well.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you much. 6:18 now, President Biden pushing back against talks of a recession, instead pointing to parts of the economy that remain strong. Those include the job market, consumer spending, and U.S. business investments. The remarks come after the Commerce Department reported the country's GDP, the gross domestic product, fell for a second straight quarter, which is a sign of a recession. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger says the definition, though, is less important than how Americans are feeling.
What matters is people are freaking out that prices remain high. It is hurting people who make less than the median household income of $60,000 or $70,000.
The latest polls continue to show the economy is a top concern for many Americans. Coming up, we do some back-to-school shopping.
All in support of that Boys and Girls Club fundraiser that we're launching today. Plus, ahead in our next half hour, an update on the criminal case behind a car crash that killed 3 high schoolers. Stay with us.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
Check out my Playscape 2-piece sectional. The $12.99 price tag makes it great. The 2 colors and 5 decorative pillows makes it greater. The comfy pop-up sleeper with Bobapedic memory foam makes it greater.
Get Bob's discount!
Greater.
And my economic plan is moving this country in a better direction.
What planet is he living on? Record gas prices, 40-year high inflation, costing families $5 grand more for their necessities. Sorry, Joe, that's the wrong direction. Here on planet Earth, Senator Johnson voted against Biden's massive deficit spending that sparked inflation, and he passed tax cuts to help Wisconsin families survive the economic turmoil caused by Democrats.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for the rest of summer on all Silverado pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
How do you use your energy? Hitting the ball farther than yesterday? Fielding whatever comes your way? Trying to shine as bright as the sun? At Alliant Energy, we bring more clean, renewable energy to our customers every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about each other. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Brothers Maine has been family-owned since 1938. Some of us were born into this family, and others chose to join through the years. And we know you can't replace family, but you can replace appliances, and Brothers Maine is here for you when one breaks down. Our in-house team has delivered ranges to washers to refrigerators to hectic households in a pinch, oftentimes the next day. Just because an appliance breaks down doesn't mean you have to. We're not big box. We're Brothers Maine, and we want you to feel like family here.
Hi, I'm Scott Walker. Please join me in voting for Rebecca Clayfish for governor. Rebecca stood with me as we took on the big government special interest and cut taxes. While Rebecca and I were fighting for reform, Tim Michael's company was teaming up with the union bosses and those lobbying for a gas tax increase. Rebecca and I knew that these increases would hurt Wisconsin families, so we stopped them. There's only one conservative fighter in the race for governor. Her name is Rebecca Clayfish.
My Blake dining set, table and 6 chairs, or table, 4 chairs and bench in 3 finishes, in dining height or counter height. With Bob's discount, only $5.99. Now, how am I going to tie my shoes?
Get Bob's discount!
We're back. Paula sharing some berries in a barn for you this morning. She says after a rainy night, in the morning we woke up beautiful, fresh, and sunny. She says, sorry, no cows or critters. Just berries in a barn from rural Monticello.
We forgive you, Paula. It's a gorgeous photo.
Very nice. If you want to share your morning with us, we'd appreciate it. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post on social media. All right, so we got our big back-to-school supply drive kicking off today. And we're doing some shopping to contribute as well. So let's see how I did to get everything on the list. We're at the Fitchburg Target doing some back-to-school shopping for our big supply drive. I've got a list here of supplies from the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. I'm shopping for elementary school kids, so let's go. It's gonna need a backpack, backpacks, Minions. Kids love Minions. Markers, ultra clean washable markers. Parents, you know what I'm talking about. You got to get the washable ones. Love this. Be kind, be strong, be awesome, be curious, be brave, be you. All right, it looks like I pretty much got everything. Now it's time to head to the checkout.
Nice job.
Yeah, so after we were done filming, I snuck out and got some shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they were on the list.
They were on the list.
And what I love about this is that the list on the Dane County Boys and Girls Club's website has everything broken down by different groups.
You can't do this. It's bad luck to put shoes on tables.
Is it really?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
You can't do that. We gotta bless those shoes. I'm sorry. I grew up, my mom always told me that, so maybe she just told me that not to put shoes on the table, but...
Who hurt you, Leah?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to have such a visceral reaction there. Continue.
What was I saying?
So
anyway.
the shoes were on sale. They break everything up.
The Boys and Girls Club does a great job of breaking all the supplies down by different groups. Preschoolers, elementary school, middle school, high school, even college kids. So we want to keep everybody in mind when we do our back to school shopping.
That was very thoughtful. And I should say, Chris snuck in some shoes that we don't put on tables. And we checked out with my credit card. So we kept track of who spent the most money.
You'll get paid back.
I will get
You're
paid
gonna
back.
get your
You're
money
right.
back.
We spent like $350.
Hey,
Almost
not bad.
400. Yeah. But stay tuned. We will talk about who spent the most money out of all of us.
Interesting. All right, got quick weather?
Yeah, real quick. Some folks are going to be swimming today. We still have the all-city swim meet taking shape over at Ridgewood there. But if you're going to be taking a splash yourself today, temperatures warm up into the upper 70s for your highs this afternoon.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Stick around, folks. More News 3 Now this morning coming right up.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't miss Fuel Frenzy Weekend.
I love this state. Knock on any door in any county, and you'll find good-hearted, hard-working folks. People whose businesses are proudly helped as Lieutenant Governor. Hard work needs to be respected again, with fair wages and opportunities to get ahead. That's how my parents opened doors for me. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I'm not one of these millionaires. I work just as hard for you as you work for your family. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Now place your order and lock in 2.9% APR for 60 months on select F-150 trucks and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Skyrizi. Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bare my skin. Yeah, that's on me. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan. Nothing is everyday. Achieve clearer skin with Skyrizi. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. In another study, most people had 90% clear skin, even at 4 years. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. It's my moment, so I just gotta say, nothing is everyday.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
Now's the time to ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course meal starting at $30 featuring wine and more, starting July 24th through the 29th. For a list of participating restaurants, menus, and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. It's a perfect opportunity to sample some of Madison's local restaurants. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week 2022. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Wine sponsor, Delicato and Frederick Wildman.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't miss Fuel Frenzy Weekend.
This morning, the News 3 Now Back to School Drive officially underway. We're live with ways that you can donate and make a big impact this year.
Plus, the plea from a man accused of killing 3 local high schoolers in a drunk driving crash.
Plus, of course, we're looking at your weekend forecasts and how things change into early next week.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchine. Thanks for waking up with us. We are on the doorstep of a gorgeous weekend on tap, thanks to Chris Reese.
We're doing
and Mother Nature.
I know, I was going to say that means I only get the love, right? Because I get the hate all winter long, too.
Can never blame
what
him
are you
for the
talking
bad
about?
weather.
Nobody ever emails or calls and complains.
No one says anything when the weather is
and
bad.
it never happens on Facebook.
Oh, my goodness.
Never, ever.
Or Twitter, or when I'm out at the grocery store, or when I'm taking a walk in my neighborhood, you know.
Okay, let's focus on the positives, you guys. Beautiful
praise.
sunrise. We're giving you some praise this morning.
Hey, we are going to see some great weather this weekend. I want to start with what's changing so we can get to the things that are going to be nice and end with that for your Friday. Heat's going to be building in as we start to move into parts of next week. This dome of heat out to the west really begins to push to the east by Wednesday, and as that happens, it gets hot, folks. We're talking the heat index on Wednesday, making it perhaps above 100. If this ends up being reality, heat advisories could be something that are on the table. Either way, we have an alert day in that forecast for Wednesday for the high heat and for the humidity, as temperatures are expected to be warmer than normal as we open up the month of August. That'll take us from early August likely into the middle of August as well. Here's what we're looking at outside right now. It is comfortable going into the weekend. 59 is where our temperature stands, and temperatures are going to be very similar to what we saw out there yesterday. All of us starting in the 50s this morning, except Black River Falls. We're going to call you out. 46 is where they are. We're going to warm up, though, into the afternoon, and it will be comfortable. Doppler track quiet across the entire Badger State this morning, and I expect it to be quiet until Monday afternoon. That's when we'll see a chance for some spotty showers or thunderstorms. So this is this afternoon. A couple of cumulus clouds to decorate the blue sky while you're out and about. You see a lot of 70s on this shot. That's exactly what we're going to be dealing with. 58 overnight tonight. Some of you fall a little bit cooler. Maybe Black River Falls gets into the 40s again. Then tomorrow, as winds turn out of the south, we're just a little bit warmer. Temperatures are going to make it into the low 80s moving into tomorrow. Low to mid 80s on Sunday, middle 80s on Monday, but we do have a chance to see some of those showers and thunderstorms on Monday as well. So keep that in mind. Tuesday a little cooler, 93 on Wednesday though, 90 on Thursday. We'll see a chance for some thunderstorms on Thursday too. A little cooler, but still steamy. Upper 80s, close to 90 next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, it really changes with the week. Are you expecting widespread storms come Monday?
No, not at this point.
Okay. All right, we'll keep checking in with you. Thank you very much, Chris Reese. All right, it is 6:32. We are proud to be partnering once again this year with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County to help more students prepare for the upcoming school year. You might remember this scene from last year. CEO Michael Johnson convincing us to spend a day in a kayak to convince you folks to come donate. The idea was to fill my boat with supplies. Well, you folks did more than that. You filled an entire pontoon and then some. It somehow did not sink in my little canoe there. We ultimately raised more than $20,000 and enough school supplies to help hundreds, if not thousands, of area kids. Well, hey, we are hoping to do the same thing this year, kicking off our back-to-school fundraiser officially this morning.
Yes, let's take it to another level this year. What do you say? And there are so many ways to donate this year. Josh Breider, live out at Winger Boats this morning with all the different ways that folks can take part. Hey there, Josh.
Hey, yeah, let's level up. Let's bring it to another level this year, guys. I think we can do it. Our folks here in our viewing area, News 3 Now viewing area here in the 608 are very proud to be able to give back. So let's make it big. Of course, we're out here at Lake Wingra this year. From 1 week from today, we're going to be back at it again. We're going to be trying to fill a boat with school supplies. Lee is going to be out here with me. We are going to have a lot of fun. Before then, though, there are plenty of locations around town to be able to drop off those school supplies to benefit local kids. Here's a list up on your screen right now. Of course, one of them is going to be here at Lake Wingra. We also have this information up on channel3000.com along with some of the items that the Boys and Girls Club is asking for. These are just a few of the locations right now. There's an interactive map on our website, too, to make it a little bit easier for you to be able to find a location nearest you. Just your regular pencils, pens, notebooks, and backpacks, anything to help make a difference for your neighbors. It is super easy to do. Coming up in 10 minutes here on News 3 Now this morning and in the 608 segment, we're going to have more details on, how you can actually come out here to Lake Wingra, to Wingra Boats, and give back as well and have some fun with it too. So a lot of this is you can head to a local event, have some fun, and then give back at the same time. So it's a twofer, if you will, which we love that sort of stuff, guys. But 1 week from today is the big day, Boat Day here on News 3 Now this morning. We are looking forward to it.
All right, Josh Breiter will check back in with you in about 10 minutes. You don't have to leave your house to donate to the Boys and Girls Club and News 3 Now fundraiser. We're making it nice and easy for you with an Amazon wish list. Take a look. All these items compiled by the Boys and Girls Club with help from parents and students in our area. You can find that wish list along with everything you need to know about how and where to donate. This is all up on our Channel 3000 mobile app, along with all the breaking news and weather you need to start your day. Everything you need to know over on our news app. And of course, keep it here all morning long and all week long. We're going to be talking about different ways to donate, where all those supplies go, and how we're doing on donation counts all week, culminating again in the big Fill the Boat Day on Lake Wingra on Friday. Continuing coverage every morning right here on News 3 Now this morning.
Police in Madison are searching for a teenager who hasn't been seen in nearly a week.
Shane Hogan's been keeping an eye on this story all morning long. He's here with an update. Hi, Shane.
Good morning, guys. Police say 16-year-old Kiana Crennan hasn't been seen since she ran away from home. Crennan was last seen last Friday in an apartment in the 400 block of Algoma Street on Madison's east side. In a news release, police say she may be in the Milwaukee area now. Crennan is 5'7", weighs 125 pounds, and has long black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a black shirt with the Los Angeles Lakers logo and ripped jeans. We've got the information there on the screen. Anyone with information should call their local police department.
All right, Shane Hogan, thanks for keeping an eye on that story for us this morning. 6:36 now. Eric Mehring faces decades in prison for his role in a car crash that killed 3 local high schoolers.
Mehring pleaded guilty this week to all 3 counts of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. The 31-year-old was driving with 3 times the legal limit of alcohol in his system when he crashed the car. Simon Balesi, Jack Miller, and Evan Cradwell, all high school seniors, were killed. Mehring's guilty plea means he could spend up to 75 years in prison.
It will be the basis upon which the judge has to do the hardest job, which is decide how much punishment and what form of punishment is appropriate. Remembering that nothing can ever bring back a life, nonetheless, there has to be enough impact of the sentence so that the families know that justice was roughly served.
The judge will decide the length of sentence after a standard pre-sentence investigation. Mehring is scheduled to be sentenced on December 9th.
New this morning, the parents of teenager Alvin Cole filing a civil rights lawsuit against a Wauwatosa police officer and the department for shooting and killing their son. Officer Joseph Mensah shot and killed the 17-year-old after a foot chase outside a mall back in 2020. Mensah says the teen fired first. The suit alleges Cole had been on the ground trying to comply with officers when Mensah ran up and shot him 5 times. The lawsuit accuses him of excessive force. Mensah currently has 2 other federal civil rights lawsuits pending against him.
This morning, more people are now eligible for a monkeypox vaccine in the state. Of the nearly 4,700 cases of monkeypox in the country, almost all have been reported in gay and bisexual men. Yesterday, the Wisconsin Department of Health announced that this group will now be able to get vaccinated, something the Wisconsin LGBTQ community has been desperately waiting for. But Dr. Ajay Sethi with UW-Madison says everyone needs to pay attention.
Hey, you've got skin, therefore you are vulnerable to monkeypox. And we've already had 2 kids, getting infected in this country. And that's sort of proof that anybody can be vulnerable.
There are currently 14 confirmed monkeypox cases in the state.
All right, tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is now the second largest in history. The lottery announced yesterday the prize is up to $1.1 billion. If someone has the winning numbers today, the cash value option there, $648 million. What are you doing with that money, Chris?
Sharing it with all the people closest to me.
I knew you were going to say that. Sweet, sweet man.
6:39, taking a look outside this morning. Just how much longer is this nice weather going to last before a heat wave sets in? And just how hot it's going to get.
Yeah, better have the sunglasses for your morning commute. Plus, a Green Bay Hall of Famer out with a new exhibit for you to check out at Lambeau this season.
Wank, wank. Hanging out with Mr. Duck in the 608 this morning on News 3 Now as we're kicking off our back-to-school drive. You know, the bill for back-to-school supplies can be quite steep. We're going to make it happen for local kids when we come back. Stick around. Wank, wank.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, and to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Get another 20% off both items. Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
Son, it's about time we had the talk. It's time you knew the truth. Windows can take a beating, especially here in the Midwest. When it's time to replace them, call Feldco.
Isn't Feldco offering 2-for-1 windows right now, Dad?
They are, son. They are.
Less talk, more action. 2-for-1 windows from Feldco makes home improvement easy and affordable.
2-for-1 windows from Feldco and Sunday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
And my economic plan is moving this country in a better direction.
What planet is he living on? Record gas prices, 40-year high inflation, costing families $5,000 more for their necessities. Sorry, Joe, that's the wrong direction. Here on planet Earth, Senator Johnson voted against Biden's massive deficit spending that sparked inflation, and he passed tax cuts to help Wisconsin families survive the economic turmoil caused by Democrats.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
It's Slumberland's anniversary mattress sale, and we've got great deals and specials on mattresses. Like a free bedding bundle with select mattress purchases of $5.99 or more. That's 2 free pillows, a sheet set, comforter, and 2 pillowcases. Free. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Wisconsin is now one of the nation's most important political battlegrounds. The August primaries and November midterms could set a new course for our state and our country.
News 3 Now brings you a look at the key races and issues in Campaign 2022 Battleground Wisconsin.
Monday, August 8th at 7 p.m. The Madison All-City Championship Swim and Dive Meet celebrates 60 years of competition July 28th through the 30th. Come out and cheer on the teams in the largest outdoor swim meet in the nation. Learn more at swim.ridgewoodallcity.com. You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Chris, I'm Jim from Madison. Chris, plan my day.
Well, good morning, Jim from Madison. Simple and sweet. Let's go ahead and get right on to it. We're starting our radar over Madison right now, really all of Dane County. It's a clean sweep coming on through. I'm happy to say that all of southern Wisconsin is actually quiet when it comes to any type of shower or thunderstorm activity. For the past couple of mornings, you had something in the morning. This morning, nope, that's not the case. It was completely quiet. High pressure is sitting right on top of us. It's bringing us a lot of sunshine. There's not even a cloud in the sky for us this morning. Jim, we're starting out at 59 degrees. and we're going to warm things up into the upper 70s later on this afternoon. That's going to be absolutely fantastic as well. Sunshine all day, so if you're looking for the cloud cover, best of luck. You might get a couple decorator clouds a little bit later on. Your weekend forecast is nice too. Sunshine Saturday and Sunday. We get a little bit warmer on Saturday, even warmer on Sunday. Your winds start to pick up out of the south and west.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much.
Pretty nice. All right, it is a huge morning in the 608. We're getting ready to kick off our big back-to-school drive.
Better believe it. Josh Breider live at Winger Boats this morning with more on how you can get involved this year. Thought you'd be in the duck boat by now, Josh.
Oh my gosh, I just got out of the duck boat. This is still hanging out with me. Mr. Duck, can't get too far from him this morning. But hey, the sun is shining. It is a beautiful Friday morning. The perfect day to kick off our back-to-school drive here at Lake Wingra. And we're here for a good reason. You'll remember last year we put Leah out into that boat to fill up the pontoon with school supplies. We're going to be doing it again this year, this time at Lake Wingra. Tyler with Madison Boats is back out here this morning. Tyler, good morning to you.
Good morning. We're so excited to be part of this again.
It feels just like yesterday, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
You know, we're back at it again this year. We want to go bigger and better. We're going to level up this year.
We have to, every year.
You know, what can folks expect out here at Lake Wingra as far as the next week goes?
So we didn't want to just leave it to a back-to-school drive. We wanted to make sure there's a full party around it. So we have music playing in the park. We have food carts. We have a full music by the water happening down here at Wingra Park. So it is the place to be.
So we're going to throw the information up on the screen. This is happening next Friday, 6 to 9 o'clock here at Lake Wingra. I mean, this is an awesome way for folks to be able to have some fun, but also give back in the same time.
That's right. It's part of our First Friday Monroe Street Merchants event. So we wanted to do something fun down here. So we have a whole bunch of different activities, but we also wanted to make sure that there was some way that while we're down here celebrating, we can also be giving back. So bring some school supplies down to Winger Boats next Friday or anytime during this week. We'll have a bin for the drop-off, but really we want to make sure that this is a big celebration.
Yeah, and making this really convenient for folks too. You know, you can have some fun and also do some good at the same time.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to have, as I mentioned, a bunch of different food carts, but this is part of the Monroe Street Merchants Association First Friday program. So stop anywhere on Monroe Street, pick up something small, pick up something big, either for yourself or to donate some food to come on down and make sure that you're a part of next Friday's fun.
You know, what is it for you? I mean, obviously you run the Madison Boats. You guys are out here having the summer fun, and this community is special for you. For you to give back, that's pretty special.
It is. It's so nice to have a way to feel like you can do something small that will have an impact. You know, with two small kids, certainly feel the need for support at all times, and so any way that we can support others is really nice. And it just occurred to me that the music that we're having that day is Fixed Income, which is a group of retired school teachers. So we really love keeping this all the focus on going back to school.
You know, it takes a community, right?
That's right.
All right, Tyler. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be seeing a lot of you coming up here in the next few days, of course, guys. A lot to look forward to here at Lake Wingra. 1 week from today is the big day. We've got all the details up on channel3000.com, a link with the supplies that are needed this year, as well as the places for you to donate. Plenty of them with an interactive map, again, up on our website and mobile app.
And Lake Wingra is such a stunning venue, too. It's really neat that we're able to partner with them while they're having this live music and they're taking care of their own community. Really just people helping people down there. Josh, I have an idea for you. What if we put you in the duck boat?
Oh, boy.
And get that thing full of supplies?
There you go.
I think we could do it. Look at this. I think we can pack this thing. I'll try not to fall into the water. I think we can pack this thing full of school supplies, guys.
This is more
and
your
I'll be
vibe.
hanging out with Mr. Duck. Again, you can come out and say hello. Look at this. I'm like in my zone right now.
This is
pretty
Josh's
awesome.
speed right
Again,
here.
next Friday we'll be here.
If I'm the canoe gal, he's definitely
I'll
the
be
duck
pedaling
man.
away.
What a scene. What a scene. Josh Breider live at Lake Wingra Boats this morning. Thanks, Josh. Hey, and don't forget, you can start donating right now.
Today.
You can start donating today to our big back-to-school supply drive. In the meantime, if you have an idea for Josh for In the 608, reach out on social media or email him to let him know about it. A legend amongst the green and gold being honored with a brand new exhibit at the Packers Hall of Fame. Packers fans can hear behind-the-scenes stories of Leroy Butler's time as a safety for the Pack for 12 seasons. Butler is known for being the first player to ever make the iconic Lambeau leap back in 1993. Butler explains how every part of this exhibit really embodies his journey, being born in poverty with clubbed feet.
You got to understand how they do this. The group that puts these together, it's amazing. And when I went by the beginning, when it says humble beginnings, when I grew up, and I saw the leg braces similar to what I had, that was impactful.
Butler will officially be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame next Saturday. He will be the 28th Packers player to be inducted.
Such a cool guy. Congrats to him. 6:49 coming up in the morning sprint, how the USPS is making sure your ballot gets to its destination on time this election season.
We want to say happy birthday to Violet May and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for celebrating with News 3 Now this morning. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Black Friday mattress deals in July have been extended at Ashley. Save big on brands like Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Beautyrest, Serta, and more. Save 55% instantly on this Ashley Chime Queen bed in a box. Plus 5 years special financing with only sales tax and delivery due at checkout. Only at Ashley.
Ron Johnson never thinks about people like me. He's all about those Washington guys. Drug companies, insurance companies. Johnson took their money and pushed for billions in special corporate tax breaks, and even admitted benefiting from them himself. No wonder Johnson's net worth doubled since he's been in Washington. Meanwhile, Johnson thinks we ought to consider raising the retirement age. We ought to put Ron Johnson into retirement instead. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Update your doors with 11% off everything at Menards. Let in fresh air with Larson Storm Doors. The Lakeview Split View Storm Door comes equipped with screen-away retractable screens. Choose from over 20 Larson Storm Door styles in stock, all 11% off. Whether you're adding extra security to your door or simply updating a new lever, Menards offers over 100 styles and 6 finish options in stock of quick set lock sets, levers, handles, and deadbolts. All 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Every day, millions of innocent couches are being flattened, overused, and abused. They're crying out for help. Hi, I'm Greg Marcus. Please consider giving that dent in your couch a break by watching your next movie at Marcus Theaters. Start by going online to see what's playing. Because the couch you save may be your own.
At Pick and Save, we believe local produce shouldn't be hard to find. That's why we work with local farms right in our own backyard to bring you fresher than fresh produce.
You got everything I need. You like medicine to me. Oh, baby, you.
Because shopping for local produce should be as easy as shopping at your local Pick and Save. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Mom, Abel's looking for you.
Oh, all right. As parents, we know that all Wisconsin kids should grow up in a healthy, safe world. As a women's health doctor, I know that access to abortion services is fundamental to personal and economic success. I'm going to fight for financial security so Wisconsin families can succeed and even dream. I'm Jillian Bettino, a mother, a doctor, a fighter, and I'm running for Wisconsin State Treasurer.
Black Friday deals in July have been extended at Ashley. It's your last chance to save up to 60% off doorbusters, plus 60-month special financing, no minimum purchase, and no money down on in-stock items. Don't miss the best Black Friday deals, only at Ashley.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We're kicking off our back-to-school drive this morning in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. Josh Sprider is live with all the ways you can give. Hi, Josh.
Yeah, we're at Lake Wingra this morning, where 1 week from today, we're once again going to be filling up a boat full of school supplies here at Wingra Boats. We have a full list of all of those supplies that are needed this year up on channel3000.com. Anything and everything to be able to help out the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. Continuing coverage on the Channel 3000 mobile app.
Thank you very much, Josh. Madison police say they have a man under arrest accused of knocking a person unconscious on State Street Tuesday night. It happened near North Francis Street before midnight. That's where police found the victim unconscious, their injuries non-life-threatening. Police received a statement at the scene. They were able to find a suspect on Wednesday. The 60-year-old is now facing battery and disorderly conduct charges.
The All-City Swim Meet continues today on the west side. Traffic and parking can be a hassle, so if you're going, here's some information to keep in mind. Flat Avenue on the south side of the pool is now one way. And on the north side of the pool, Barton Road is running the opposite way one way. Lewin Street between Flat and Barton is closed to traffic.
The U.S. Postal Service creating a new division specifically for mail-in ballots. The agency, which has already handled more than 40 million ballots for this year's midterms, says it's committed to the secure and timely delivery of election mail. For the 2020 election, the post office says it delivered more than 99% of ballots within 7 days.
University Bookstore, the place to be last night for Wisconsin volleyball fans. Check this out. People were there to get a signed copy of Point Wisconsin. There, it was assigned by author Dennis Pinzell, Kelly Sheffield, Dana Redke, and Sydney Hilly. The former Badgers wrote the story about their road to their national title.
The Special Olympics torch touring South Central Wisconsin this week. Yesterday, the Guardians carried the flame of hope to communities from Platteville all the way to Oregon. The flame symbolizes courage and a celebration of diversity, uniting communities around the world. Every year, more than 97,000 law enforcement members carry the flame of hope.
Today, the Biden administration making nearly 800,000 doses of monkeypox vaccine available nationwide, including Wisconsin. In San Francisco, a state of emergency begins Monday as the city tries to slow the spread. Officials say the declaration allows them to cut through red tape, though city leaders say they will not implement behavior restrictions like they did with COVID-19. Firefighters making progress in their fight against the oak fire near California's Yosemite National Park. It has mushroomed now to 20,000 acres, becoming California's biggest wildfire this year in just 24 hours. Winds were lighter yesterday. That kept some of the flames shorter and held down the thick smoke blanketing the hills close to Yosemite. It's now 26% contained. Thousands are still under evacuation orders this morning.
Doppler track is quiet for us this morning. Most of that moisture to our south. So in southern Wisconsin, you don't have to worry about any kind of raindrops. You're going to see blue sky all day. Traffic running smoothly for us this morning. So as you begin to hit the road, I'm giving you the green light for your morning commute and your evening commute. Do grab the sunglasses though, because it's bright. There are very few clouds, so that sun is going to be in your eye. Anyone headed to the All-City Swim Meet, we're going to warm things up into the upper 70s for your high. By the time things are wrapping up, we're still hanging out to those mid and upper 70s. 90s though do begin to come our direction by the middle of next week. Wednesday and Thursday at 93 and 90, upper 80s. Into next weekend.
Okay, you know you're going to keep an eye on those hot temperatures coming our way next week.
I will. It's heat.
Just one alert day so far, though.
Just one so far. We're watching Wednesday for that one.
All right, Chris,
but for now, let's enjoy the nice weather. It's going to be beautiful this weekend. Hope you have a good one, folks. Leave you with a shot of Lake Winter.